Those starters that we got there coming to play, and especially with the addition of Wesco, and how he was kind of taking that game over at times, it was good to just distribute the ball pretty evenly.
Yeah, talk about Wesco. He had a career high in receiving yards. What does he bring to the offense? Seems like he's getting better and more involved week by week.
He is. It's getting down to crunch time. He's doing a great job in terms of blocking. We knew that was going to be the answer, but with him going into the season. But where he's making a difference is when he catches the ball, the yards after contact, the yards after the catch is phenomenal. Man. He's just running through people. He's tough to take down. And it makes calling plays a lot easier on when you design it to get maybe a 4 or 5 yard gain and he's getting 15 yards on it. That helps out a lot. And we've been talking about all year about trying to get him in the end zone. Here in Morgantown, not on the road. We wanted to get him a touchdown here in Mountaineer Field, and it was pretty cool to see him hit him on that wheel.
Jake, walk me through that little rub play you ran with him with Jennings down for the touchdown. It's kind of a 270-pound guy. It's like an extra. You know what I mean? What's the thought behind it?
It was kind of it was an opportunity for the receivers to pick for Wesco, and I wasn't expecting him to get open on that one. I wasn't. I thought we were going to glance it at the start. We knew that there was probably going to be a guy cover for it, but the pick play actually worked, and it was wide open. Will did a good job. If you watch Will, from my vantage point, he was kind of pump faking a couple times because he wasn't expecting it to open up like that, and he came off the sideline. That sun in that corner of the end zone was messing with us a little bit, and Wesco said he didn't even see the ball until like the last second because the sun was in his eyes. And I was like, don't tell me that, man. Just say he had a good play and move on with it. But it was an awesome deal to see how the pick play worked.
What about the one down in the end zone that Jennings caught? I mean, you got a 270-pound guy running one direction, Jennings running the other way. All he's got to do, it's hard to get around that.
Yeah,
it's a weapon around the end zone.
It is, man. It's just a big body. He was 280 pounds at the beginning of this week. And then he plays around 270. So it's pretty impressive what that kid's doing right now, where he just causes so many problems in the run game. Now he's going to be a threat on the perimeter where defenses have to hold him. They got to find out where he's at on the field because he's being efficient in catching. But you just use him to do a lot of different things.
Have you ever been around a guy that advanced that quickly, that's advanced that fast?
We've seen it coming. I think in the Oklahoma game last year is when he flipped the switch. Like last year versus TCU, he wasn't the Wesco that we saw today. So I'm pleased to see it.
Jake Dennis said he felt like he wore down TCU's defense. Was that the driving force behind some of the things you called early on, to try to get them maybe tired?
I was trying to get them off balance. It was tough to get into a rhythm early because the run game wasn't popping and they were pretty fresh. And the whole thing was I was trying to keep them, out of those third downs where they can dial up blitzes and get a little exotic and help out the offensive line. But I think over the course of time where the run game, when it started working, we kept leaning on it, and Will did a good job of managing that it came pretty natural to call a game where we had them on their toes. So.